And we are courtside at Eastern Brown High School. Ryan, it feels like we just did this.
Yes, it did. It was quite a big day yesterday, and a little coffee here this morning, and we get to do it again.
That's right. We get to do it again.
Yeah.
The schedule is a little bit different from what we thought it was going to be. This first game is early, which we told you that yesterday if you were listening. This game scheduled to tip off at 11:30. But after that, we'll go back to the schedule that was set before, where it is 2 o'clock for the boys' consolation, 4 o'clock for the girls' championship, and 6 o'clock for the boys' championship. So overall, the whole day is earlier, but it gets back into the schedule, the modified schedule we were already going to be on.
Yeah, and I think that's due to, and I don't know if you know, Ken, the lack of numbers.
Right.
You talk about it over and over, and Georgetown's got a phenomenal, good young group, and I think they had a little bit of issue with that JV tournament in the auxiliary gym.
Correct.
So good kudos to all the athletic directors getting their heads together. I mean, we're here for the kids and give them a chance to play.
Right, absolutely. So that is why this first game is a little bit earlier. And I think that's about it as far as schedule-wise for the day. We'll recap yesterday when we come back here in just a moment. By the way, I want to thank Matthew Baker, our producer today on Good Guys Radio TV. You can watch this game as well as listen. And also Elena Mays, our producer, back in the 99.5 The Edge studio. And again, I'm Ken Smith along with Ryan Dotson. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to kick off our tip-off show. We'll recap yesterday when we come back right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
Are you looking to buy or sell property but don't know who to trust to get the job done? Michael Jennings is a real estate expert who knows the market inside and out. When you choose to partner with Michael Jennings at Plumtree Realty, you get an experienced realtor who excels in both residential and commercial properties. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just explore your options, Michael's commitment to understanding your needs sets him apart. Call 513-313-8907 or visit his office in Georgetown today to make your real estate journey a success. Looking for services that go beyond just care? At Ohio Valley Adult Day Services, we support individuals with developmental disabilities to learn, grow, and connect every single day. Serving Adams, Brown, and Claremont counties, Ohio Valley Adult Day Services provides an inclusive environment focused on ability, not disability. Visit ovads.org or call today at 937-444-5449 to learn more.
Your future can begin today at Southern Hills Career and Technical Center. Serving Brown County and Bright Local School District, Southern Hills Career and Technical Center offers 13 diverse programs that equip students with essential skills for various careers. Whether you are entering the workforce or getting a jump start before furthering your education in college, at Southern Hills Career and Technical Center, you can truly go anywhere from here. To learn more, visit shctc.us or call 937-378-6131.
Looking for the right path to your future? Let Ohio Means Jobs Adams Brown be your compass. With the PATH program, we'll guide you every step of the way. Whether you're navigating career planning, academic rewards, or paid work experience, PATH is your route to success. For ages 14 to 24, it's time to forge your path one opportunity at a time. Ready to step forward? Visit omjadamsbrown.org/path today and start paving the way to your brighter tomorrow. A division of APCAT must meet eligibility requirements. Funding is provided by TANF and WIOA and administered by ODJFS.
Let's talk about how these two teams got here. By the way, I guess I should mention who these two teams are. It's going to be Eastern Brown versus Georgetown in our first consolation game of the day. So it was Western Brown defeating Georgetown in our first game yesterday. It was a 3-point basketball game, exciting all the way through. Ryan, that was a fun game to watch, wasn't it?
Yes, it was, Ken. It was, as all of them was. That was a very exciting game.
Yeah, we were blessed with some really good games yesterday.
I mentioned there earlier in the broadcast what Coach Chadwell had said at Hillsborough. You know, if you like girls basketball, this has historically been a great, talented county rivalry, if you will, the holiday tournament. But, man, the youth within Georgetown, Western Brown, Fayetteville, Eastern girls and Coach Pick just ground Fayetteville down. So, I mean, you got to go, I mentioned yesterday, a long way and travel a lot of miles to see all that good girls basketball.
Right. Absolutely. So it was a 3-point game for our first game of the day. Western Brown beating Georgetown 65-62. Well, guess what? Our second girls game of the day, Eastern and Fayetteville, was a 6-point game. Fayetteville defeating Eastern 46-40. So both of these teams that are facing off in this consolation game darn near made it to the championship game.
Yeah, that was a doozy. Eastern, Fayetteville. I think Eastern, if you look back, was up 3 or 4 with a minute to go. Eastern was up, and I put in my notes a little bit. I know Coach Pick would like some leadership to step up, take care of the ball a little bit, but take nothing away from that Fayetteville Lady Rocket team. They stay on you. Barber had some turnovers. Boy, she hit 4 free throws in a row there down the stretch. So give a lot of credit to Fayetteville, but as we said, county rivalry, when these teams all hook up, you kind of got to take the paper on scores, throw them away a little bit.
That's right. So. That's absolutely correct. Recapping the other games from yesterday, in the boys' game between Georgetown and Western Brown won that one 52-37. That game was closer than that score shows in that game with some foul shots and stuff at the end. So Western Brown winning both the girls and boys matchup against Georgetown yesterday. Now, for the boys matchup between Eastern and Fayetteville, our final game of the day yesterday, also this game was a little bit closer than the score shows. Eastern defeating Fayetteville 50-34. So another nice game there. So that means, of course, that it will be Western Brown in the championship girls and the championship boys, Fayetteville in the championship girls, and Eastern will be in the championship boys. And our first matchup for consolation, Georgetown and Eastern girls. When we come back, we'll take a look at how they have done so far this season. And, of course, we'll start talking about rosters and whatnot because we are not far away from tip-off. Stick with us. We're back right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
I'm proud to own and operate 3 locally rooted pharmacies: Bristow Pharmacy in Ripley, Donahue Pharmacy in Georgetown, and Sardinia Pharmacy in Sardinia. We offer everything a large pharmacy chain can, and quite a few things that they can't. In most cases, you're in and out within 5 minutes, receiving exactly what you need efficiently and compassionately. Our pricing is often equal to or better than competitors in our region, and our commitment to customer service is unmatched. If you have any questions or would like to learn more about our services, we'd love to hear from you.
No one college can be all things to all people, but Maysville Community and Technical College is as close as it gets. We're affordable, like you've got a great chance to graduate with little to no debt. Affordable, flexible, with in-person, online, and hybrid programs. And you can easily transfer your credits to continue on to a 4-year university. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be a lot of things to you. Learn more at maysville.kctcs.edu.
Winter's here and it's time to service your vehicle to prepare for those chilly days ahead. Bowling Auto Service is here to help. Sardinia's local auto repair expert has built their reputation on hard work, integrity, and auto repair expertise. Bowling Auto Service has batteries, brakes, inspections, oil changes, tire diagnostics, and more. Call or stop by today for specials. 12702 Fight Hawk Road in Sardinia or 937-213-2046. Visit them online at bowlingautomotiveservice.com. That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Welcome back courtside, ladies and gentlemen, to our tip-off show. Let's talk about what these two teams have done so far this season. Georgetown will be the visiting team on the scoreboard for this first game. They are 4-1 in conference play, 8-2 overall, averaging 52.3 points per game and allowing their opponents to score only 36.7 points per game. On the flip side of that, the Eastern Brown Lady Warriors, they are 3-1 in conference play, 6-2 overall. They're averaging 46.5 points per game and allowing their opponents to score 36.2. So a little bit of difference in point averages as far as what the team is scoring, but almost exactly the same for what they're allowing their opponents to score. So, again, should be another evenly matched good basketball game.
Yeah, I would agree, Ken. I definitely would think kind of like yesterday, Coach Pick would like to get this thing in that half court.
Yeah.
Last night against Fayetteville, he kind of ground that thing down. And on the opposite, Georgetown, talented, can score, a lot of weapons. I would think they're going to want to try to maybe get this thing up and down and get some good transition buckets.
I would agree. Let's go ahead and take a look at that Georgetown roster as we continue our tip-off show.
Yeah, Georgetown Lady G-Men will be the visiting team here today in their visiting black uniforms. They come in under head coach Rachel Osmond in her first year, assisted by Bernie Cropper and Krista Cadhall, the good athletic director over there. Wearing number 0 is Chloe Enlow. She is a 5'6" sophomore. Wearing number 11, Livia Tracy. She is a 5'8" sophomore. A freshman, wearing number 14, Allie Toll. Lila Loudon wears number 15. She is a sophomore at 5'6". Wearing number 21 tonight, Gabriella Ernst. She is a senior at 5'6". A junior wearing number 22, Gemma Burrows. Number 25, Morgan Preston. She is a 5'8" senior. Number 32, Lydia Johnson. She is a 6-foot freshman. And rounding out the roster, a 5'8" sophomore, Jade Osmond. She'll be wearing number 34.
That's a look at the roster for the Georgetown Lady G-Men. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll look at the home team on the scoreboard, the Eastern Brown Lady Warriors, right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
Gotcha.
All right, 4 more, and that leaves, 1 to go in the first rotation?
Yes.
All right.
That depth affects Kevin a little bit too, don't it? The depth. And really, once the Hauke twins got to get to game 11, now you're going to be asking, you're going to be asking some girls to step in. So
I don't understand why the Hauke twins are not shooting better. It seemed like they shot better.
Better last year, I do too. I agree. And I don't know if it was maybe the Ron Harris philosophy, catch it, shoot it.
Right.
And they got into some rhythm and some speed versus Coach Pick, a little more controlled, get good shots. But
yeah, I don't know what it is. But anyway, if they could start hitting, it could make a difference.
Charlie Hauke, 23, got it. Riley Brummett, 24, Madison Dyer. Yep, same. His book's the same, starters are same.
$30 seconds.
We can use some of those factoids, by the way, to help fill out our day.
What's that?
All that stuff
Yeah, some of the history of the tournament.
Yeah, the only thing I really talked about last night was the Eastern Brown, because when I was interviewing Rob, I asked him if he knew how many he'd won, and he didn't.
Yeah.
So I think I counted 14 that he had won.
Yeah, I didn't break it down by coach, just by school. But
You're back in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back courtside, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at the home team on the scoreboard, the Eastern Brown Lady Warriors.
Yes, Eastern Lady Warriors in their home whites here tonight come in under head coach Kevin Pickrell in his 12th year as the varsity head coach. He is assisted by Chris Coleman, Debbie Forsythe, Tori Utter, the athletic director over here who is doing a phenomenal job these 2 days, Mr. Jared Jodry, Principal Kara Pinkerton, and Superintendent Mr. Jordan Michael.
Yeah, we got to make sure we talk nice about Jared because he keeps us some drinks and food and everything. He's bringing all that out to us.
Maybe a chocolate chip cookie here and there. Not that I need any, but he did take care of us. So on the roster, number 0, Vivian Grimes. She is a 5'2" senior. Kenzie Daly, a 5-foot sophomore, wears number 2. 5'2" and a junior, number 3, Alyssa Fisher. Olivia Ewell wears number 4. She is a 5'6" junior. Alyssa Johnson, she is a senior at 5'7". She wears number 12. Sophia Ewell wears number 15. She is a 5'8" sophomore. Addie Hauke wears number 20. She is a 5'8 junior. Bentley Burns is a freshman at 6 foot. She wears number 22. Number 23, Charlie Hauke. She is a 5'8 junior. Rayleigh Brummett, number 24. She is a 5'8 senior. Number 25, Madison Dyer. She is a 5'6 senior. And Shayla Minery. She is a 6'2 freshman.
All right, that's a look at the roster for the Eastern Brown Lady Warriors. We'll take another break and be back with starters and our tip-off right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
Southern State Community College celebrates 50 years of educating our community. From humble beginnings, Southern State has evolved to become a cornerstone of accessible education, offering flexible learning that includes a growing number of online classes and fully online programs. Southern State Community College empowers you to succeed quickly with a very affordable tuition rate when compared to many four-year institutions. Call 800-628-7722 or apply online at sscc.edu.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Snap, snap, Snappy Tomato Pizza.
This holiday season, Snappy Tomato Pizza is giving you a little extra cheer with your extra cheese. Now through December 31st, when you buy a $25 Snappy gift card, you'll get a $5 bonus card free. And if you buy more, you get more. Spend 50, get 10. Spend 75, get 15. Grab yours today at your neighborhood Snappy Tomato Pizza. See store for details. In-store gift card purchases only.
Snappy Delivery.
This December, enjoy the year-end clearance event going on now at your best deal dealer, Barry's Chevrolet. Well-qualified buyers can enjoy 0% APR for 36 months on select new Chevy Silverados, Equinoxes, and Trailblazers, all month long when they finance with GM Financial. Offer ends January the 2nd. Call 937-544-2331 for details and check out Barry's full selection online at barryschevrolet.com and leave a like, comment, and review on our Facebook page. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
Do your parents know?
No, let's hope they don't find out.
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
Olivia Ewell wears number 4, a 5'6 junior. Alyssa Johnson's a 5'7 senior. Sophia Ewell, a 5'8 sophomore. And Miss Addie Hauke is a 5'8 junior. Looks like we got the ball out on the court. Officials checking it out a little bit there. That looks like this afternoon, we'll have Mr. James Turner, Brad White getting ready to throw it up, and Brandon Bloomfield are the officials on this game.
The ball is up, tipped around, and it's going to be controlled by Georgetown as they'll set the offense. Pass will go left side, then they'll reverse it right side, and then back out top for the reset. Osmond will have the basketball. Popping out for it left side will be Tracy. Now reversing right side to Toll. Looking for a cutter inside. Eastern Brown's going to be in a man-to-man defense to start things off. Osmond out top for a three. That one off the back of the rim, no good. Hauke's going to pull down the rebound for the Warriors. Addie Hauke will have it out top to set the offense. Passes right side to Olivia Ewell. Ewell's going to drive to the free throw line. Passes back out. Now Grimes will have it left side. She'll bring it top of the key. Hands it off out there to Johnson. Here comes Hauke. Had it briefly tipped away, tracks it down. Finds Sophia Ewell, who dishes off to Grimes, and then Johnson, who had her shot blocked. But Georgetown, after catching the ball from the block shot, is, well, foot on the line, I do believe.
Yeah, it looked like she had her foot on the line. Or it might have been them nice-looking shoes out there. Look at the bright colors on. Those are some wild-looking shoes. enjoy the different colors. But Eastern remains possession.
It's not like back in the day when we played.
Yeah, all white or all black.
That's right. That was pretty much your only two choices. Olivia Yule for a three out on the right side wing. It's good, and Eastern Brown has the first points of the game. Georgetown with the basketball. Osmond out top. Eastern still in a man-to-man. Popping out for it's going to be Tracy. She'll now have it top of the key. Goes right side to Preston. Looks like they're trying to go inside, get some movement on the offense. It's not working out for them. Osmond will have it. She'll drive the baseline. Passes back out to Ernst. Ernst in the paint for two. It's good.
Nice take by Gabrielle Ernst. Both Yule and Ernst kind of picking up where they finished yesterday. Both led their team in some scoring yesterday.
Grimes brings it across the timeline for the Lady Warriors. Goes to Johnson in the corner. Back out to Grimes. Now Olivia Yule will have it out top. Georgetown still going to be in a man-to-man as well. And they are playing tight as Ernst is able to get a steal from Yule. Hands it off to Tracy. Tracy, left side layup, no good. Olivia Yule on the rebound. Pushes it back up the floor to her sister, Sophia Yule, who puts it up and in.
Give Sophia Yule her first 2 points on the early going as Eastern sets back into a little 1-3-1 half-court trap.
Tracy driving the baseline, gets stopped. Tries to pass across the paint. That's a dangerous pass as Grimes ends up with a steal. Grimes, left side layup, no good. And the rebound's going to be controlled by Georgetown, and a foul committed, I believe, on the rebound by Eastern.
Yes, we're going to have our first foul of the game. That is going to go against Alyssa Johnson. That is going to be her first, team first, the game's first.
Coming up at halftime, it'll be the Baxla Tractor Sales halftime report. We'll mow through the first half stats and see what each of these teams need to do to harvest a win in the second half. In the corner, a three-point shot by Georgetown. No good. That was Preston on the shot. And then a foul committed on the rebound again. This time it's going to be committed by Georgetown.
That foul's going to be charged against number 11, Olivia Tracy. Her first, team first.
By the way, you can watch this game, goodguysradiotv.com. Also on our social media as well, YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff. That's all presented by CMT Components. 5:06 to go in the first. Yule to Johnson. Back out Olivia Yule for three. It's good.
Olivia Yule, 6 points on 2 threes. Kind of picking up where she left off. I think she led them in scoring last night with 16.
Ernst with a basketball. Right side running shot, no good. Yule on the rebound for Eastern. 5:37 to go in the first quarter. Lady Warriors on top by 6. Yule stops at the free throw line, passes back out to Addie Hauke. Hauke off the screen, goes top of the key, then right side Johnson. Out on the wing, they'll go to Grimes. Grimes tries to dish off to Johnson on a drive. It's stolen away. Out ahead they go Preston, then Tracy for the layup. It's good. Nice fast break that time out of the Lady G-Men.
As we talked earlier, Ken, Georgetown definitely wants to force some turnovers and get this game kind of up and down the court.
Grimes ahead to Hauke, overthrows it a little bit, ends up out of bounds, turnover Eastern.
Checking in for Eastern will be Alyssa Fisher. She wears number 3 out on the court. She's going to replace Vivian Grimes.
4:01 to go in the first quarter. By the way, the Ohio State Buckeyes are going to be playing on the air tomorrow on C103. That kickoff is at 7:30. Tracy with a runner inside the paint. That one pops out, but it'll be a tipped out rebound all the way out, and Georgetown tracks it down. Tracy with it out top. Drives in again. Now passes back out. Toll will drive in. Her running shot is no good, but she's fouled. And Allie Toll's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
That foul's going to be charged against Addie Hauke. It'll be her first, team second. Sending Allie Toll to the free throw line, where she is an 88% free throw shooter. I believe yesterday the young lady was 6 for 6 from a free throw line.
That's how you like it. Scoreboard update brought to you by Mackenzie Carrington, attorney at law in Mount Orb. With 3:34 to go in the first quarter. First free throw is missed, so the score is Eastern Brown 8, Georgetown 4.
Charlie Hauke checking in for Eastern.
Toll could make it 5, and she does. So 8-5 the score. Eastern on top by 3. Eastern with the basketball.
Georgetown continues to keep some full court pressure. Little 2-1-2.
Fisher and Hauke working it up across the timeline ahead to Sophia Ewell on the left side, low block. Shot up, no good. Rebound's going to be Georgetown. With it, Osmond up the floor, right side, Tracy. Tracy stops and pops on the baseline from 6 feet out. That one rims out. And on the rebound, we have a dual possession. It'll go the way of Eastern.
Tracy's one of those real quick athletes, and she kind of gets a long step on you, and she gets to the hole, and pretty quick athlete.
Hauke with the basketball. That's Addie Hauke. Yep. Drug her foot as she turned to pass it. That'll be a turnover for Eastern.
4 early turnovers for Eastern here in the early going.
Still with a 3-point lead, though. 3:03 to go in the first. Osmond will have it out top to set the offense for the Georgetown Lady G-men. Dribbles to the right side wing. Now back top of the key. Reverses back right. Picks up her dribble, and finally, Burrows comes to get it. They'll go left side Preston. Kind of look a little bit like they're not sure what offense they're running.
Yeah, they kind of getting caught in between here a little bit.
Goes into the corner to Osmond for a 3. That's no good. Rebound controlled by Johnson, and they tie her up in a dual possession. This time it'll go to Georgetown. Basketball and Snappy Tomato Pizza are the perfect pair. Order from your local Snappies in West Union, Seaman, and Maysville. You can also download the free Snappy app to unlock some delicious perks.
Bentley Burns, the 6-foot freshman for Eastern's checking into the ball game.
Looks like there was a kick on the initial inbound, so Georgetown will reset. Toll looking to inbound, tries to go to Tracy underneath. Ewell disrupted it, but she couldn't hang on to the ball. It was almost a turnover. Ends up back out of bounds off Eastern. So Georgetown, now they'll call the timeout before this third attempt to inbound. We'll take a timeout as well with 2:29 to go in the first quarter. Eastern on top, 8-5 over top Georgetown. We'll be back after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Time.
Lady G-Man will try to inbound underneath. Third attempt. Looking to inbound is Allie Toll. She's got Osmond in the corner, but goes out top to Tracy. Now in the corner to Osmond. Back to Tracy. She'll try the 3. Looked good, but did not drop. Rebound tipped around. Fisher ends up with it, but it gets tipped away by Tracy out of bounds. Eastern Brown will have the possession. So Fisher with it to set the offense this time for the Lady Warriors. Passes right side to Charlie Hauke. Hauke off the screen. She's got to look for a 3. Shots up, no good. Rebound controlled by Tracy. Boy, we seem to be saying her name quite a bit. Ahead, Preston, left side corner for 3, no good. Sophia Ewell with the rebound. Going to try and push it up the floor. Goes to Fisher, left side. Fisher's going to bring it back out, reverses right side, goes inside to the big gal Burns, and she's fouled in the act of shooting. That is going to put Bentley Burns, the 6-foot freshman, on the free throw line shooting 2.
That foul is going to be charged against Morgan Preston, her first. Team's second here in the first quarter.
1:49 to go in the first quarter.
Checking in for Georgetown is Lila Loudon.
She played a lot yesterday as well, a 5'6" sophomore. Second free throw, also a miss, but Eastern gets the rebound. Charlie Hauke on a putback, no good. This time the rebound's tipped around, and Burns tracks it down. They go back out to Fisher. Now Hauke pops out right side. That's Charlie. Hands it off to Sophia Ewell at the free throw line, then back out to Fisher. Burns pops out, right side, Addie Hauke. Then they go to Sophia Ewell for a long two. That one is no good. Long rebound, and Sophia Ewell able to track it down. Trying to pass it to Fisher. She almost made a shot. Charlie Hauke with it left side out to Fisher. Fisher gets it to Addie Hauke. A lot of time in this possession for Eastern. They've had several looks at it. Now Sophia Ewell driving in. Shots up, no good. Tipped around, back to Ewell. She puts it back up. It misses again. Well, I think she had, 3 shots that time?
Yeah, I was going to say Eastern had about 4 good looks at the rim that possession.
But Osmond pushes it up the floor and gets the fast break to go.
It don't take Georgetown very long to get the ball up the court, Ken.
That'll make it a 1-point basketball game. Eastern with that 1-point lead. Hauke with it right side. Brings it top of the key. Goes left side to Sophia Ewell. Now Fisher. And then Burns. Now Charlie Hauke out on the right side as they continue to run that offense out top. And Charlie Hauke on the drive has her shot blocked. Back the other direction. Preston for the layup, and it's good.
Morgan Preston into the scoring column with her first 2 points.
Georgetown will take their first lead of the ball game. Fisher, left side Charlie Hauke. She's got to look for a 3. That one's no good. Rebound pulled down by Preston for the Lady G-Men. Ahead it goes Toll. Last second shot. No good. That's how we will end the first quarter. Georgetown leads it by 1, 9-8 over top of Eastern. We're back with second quarter action after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
When life happens, will you be ready? At Shelton Crawford Associates, they make sure you are. From auto and home to business and life insurance, their team delivers coverage you can count on with service that feels like family. With 2 convenient locations in Ripley and Bethel, their team is ready to assist you. No hidden surprises, just honest guidance and protection built around you. Call Shelton Crawford Associates today and get the peace of mind you deserve. Shelton Crawford Associates, protecting what matters most.
When someone asks me when is the best time to start saving for retirement, my answer is simple. It's today. Hi, I'm Matt Taskey, your Mount Orb Edward Jones financial advisor. I can help you build a plan for your ideal retirement by identifying your unique goals and help keep you on track to achieve them. The sooner you get started, the better. Call me at 937-317-4333 to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mowing season is quickly approaching, and the experienced professionals at Lane's Lawn Care are the best choice for a yard you'll want to show off. They offer mowing, landscaping, and debris cleanup at a price you'll love. He and his team find enjoyment in taking these responsibilities off your plate and freeing up time for the more enjoyable things in life. Don't wait until the last minute. Call 937-763-3395 today or visit Lane's Lawn Care on Facebook to get a free quote. Choose Lane's Lawn Care for the lawn you've always longed for.
1.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Burns gets a basket down underneath to start things off for the second quarter. For the Eastern Brown Lady Warriors, that'll put them back on top by 1. Now Georgetown has it. Toll across the paint, goes in the corner to Preston for a 3. That one might have been tipped. Eastern Brown ends up with a rebound. They'll push it up the floor. Johnson has it. Passes back out to Olivia Ewell. Then they go left side, Grimes. Both teams trying to keep their players fresh, aren't they?
Yeah, both teams getting into their bench early and often. Long day yesterday. Both coaches want to keep them legs healthy for the second half.
Eastern Brown working it around the three-point arc. Grimes has it over on the right side wing. She'll come off the screen, stops at the elbow, passes out to Burns. Now Charlie Hauke, left side, gets to the low block, tries a half hook. That was no good. And Grimes with the rebound, kicks it out to Johnson. They'll reset. Ewell off the screen. Left side, Charlie Hauke for a 2. That's no good. And the rebound's going to be tied up on a dual possession.
Georgetown's going to maintain possession of the basketball. Checking back in for Eastern is Addie Hauke. She's going to give her sister a breather.
Stay tuned for our post game. We will talk to the winning coach after this and every game today from the Brown County Holiday Classic, our Coach's Comment Show. By the way, Brown County Holiday Classic Sponsorships for Eastern here in the gymnasium, Butterbee's American Grill, First State Bank, and Pepsi. This year's Brown County Holiday Classic on the Kaiser Court.
The 43rd annual.
43rd. And Ryan's got all kinds of cool factoids.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, you do. There's all kinds of neat
Checking
stuff.
back in for Georgetown will be Livia Tracy and Gabrielle Ernst, replacing Osmond.
By the way, Georgetown missed a shot down inside the paint.
And
so
Preston.
Eastern still on top by 1. Eastern now with the basketball. That all happened while I was flapping my gums, as they say. Addie Hauke on the left side brings it out to the top of the key. Goes right side. That was Johnson with a quick touch. Now Grimes has it. Ryan, do you know what the name of that offense is? They run that little weave out top where they come off the screen. Addie Hauke with a three-point shot from the right side wing is no good.
You know, both teams in the first half's running the flex offense a little
Is
bit.
it flex?
You know, trying to run a flex. And I think a lot of times Georgetown's doing a good job of trying to get a shooter to flare out on the wings off of that, try to take advantage of some open three-point attempts.
Toll ahead to Tracy. She tries to go inside to Loudon, and it's disrupted by Eastern. They get the steal. Grimes will now have it. Pass goes right side to Olivia Ewell. She'll stop and pop for 2. It's good.
Give Olivia Ewell 8 points to lead Eastern in scoring here in the first half.
Burrows to Loudon. Out to Ernst. She likes the 3. That one pops off the front of the rim. I thought that one was going to go. Ends up out of bounds off the rebound. Last touch by Eastern.
Checking back in will be Sophia Ewell. She's going to replace Bentley Burns, give him some good minutes, did the young freshman.
Coming up at halftime, we'll have a quick studio update with Elena Mays. She'll give you some information there as part of our Backslid Tractor halftime.
Speaking of talented freshmen, checking in for Georgetown is 32, another 6-foot freshman, Lydia Johnson. I mentioned yesterday, got to see her play a couple weeks ago at Georgetown, and she come in, had 6 big points on off the bench, and just a great big drop step. Nice young player.
Yeah, we were pretty impressed with the way she played yesterday. Grimes has it now to Hauke. Hauke goes around the left side wing, drives in, makes it to the left low block. Shot up, no good. Rebound tipped around. Johnson's going to end up with it. Gets caught, now gets rid of it to Grimes. Out top to Olivia Ewell. Left side Hauke. They go into Sophia Ewell. Back out to Olivia Ewell. Olivia off the screen. Passes right side to Johnson. She'll hand it off to Grimes. Back out to Sophia Ewell.
Ken continued. Good patience by Eastern.
Now a three-point attempt from the top of the key by Hauke is no good. Rebound's going to be controlled by the Lady G-Men. Tracy with it out top. Goes right side Toll. Then to Ernst on the wing for a 3. That's no good. Grimes on the box out is pushed on, inadvertently pushed. That was an accident.
Yeah, kind of a hustle foul. Lila Loudon's going to be charged with that foul. It's one of them as a coach. You're like, good hustle. You got a foul, but good hustle.
Right.
Loudon definitely comes in, brings a lot of energy.
3:51 to go, in this first half. As we work our way toward the Baxla Tractor halftime. Grimes gets Sophia Ewell, who pops out. Now looking inside. Tough to see over top of the big gal for Georgetown, Lydia Johnson. And they pass it back out. Ewell has to save it from over and back. Pretty close. Now left side, it'll go to Johnson. Back right side to Grimes. Looking for cutters down low, not getting it. Olivia Ewell for a 3. It's no good. Rebound controlled by Lydia Johnson for Georgetown. Georgetown pushes it up the floor. Toll drove the left side of the lane, but then took it back out to the corner. Pass goes into Tracy, and she loses it away. Throws it to Eastern, and then a foul committed. A recovery foul by Georgetown.
That foul is going to go against Lila Loudon also. That is her second foul. She is going to be replaced by Morgan Preston.
If she didn't have that oops foul before, she wouldn't have had to come out. Now it matters. Let's take a look at the Carrington Law Office in Mount Orb scoreboard update brought to you by Mackenzie Carrington and her staff at Carrington Law Office. The care you deserve and the results you need with 2:40 to go in the first half. The score is 12-9. Well, that changes. Who made that one, Ryan?
Sophia Ewell will turn around. She had Johnson, the bigger player, in front of her with no hand up.
So
she took advantage.
Makes it 14-9, Eastern on top. And then Georgetown nails a 3. So that scoreboard update is just going to keep going. It's just going to be 14-12, Eastern on top by 2.
Allie Toll with a big three-pointer. Actually, she shot a 3, got a rebound, and hit the second 3. Alyssa Fisher is going to check back in for Eastern.
By the way, some full court pressure being applied by Georgetown. They did tip it out of bounds the first time, and now Eastern bringing it up the floor for a second time. Hauke's going to have it on the left side wing. Goes out top to Fisher. Fisher passes to Grimes out on the right side wing. Grimes trying to drive in, gets stopped. She'll bring it back out. Makes it to the elbow.
Nice pass.
Yeah, dishes off underneath. Oh, a little bit too hard. It rimmed out as Johnson had a good look at it. And would have been a nice assist for Grimes. Good bounce pass.
Definitely a nice little pocket pass, as Coach Bick used to refer to, from Grimes. Had what they want, and the ball just didn't fall.
Today's coverage sponsored in part by Southern State Community College. Visit sscc.edu to begin your pathway to completion. Minute 37 to go in the first half. Ernst with it on the right side wing, guarded by Ewell. Picks up her dribble, passes back out top to Preston. Right side will go Tracy. Skip court pass over to Toll. Toll trying to drive, had the ball tipped away, and I think they're going to say Grimes committed a foul.
Yeah, that foul is going to be charged against Vivian Grimes. Her first. I believe team first here in the quarter. Eastern kind of packed it in like a little 2-3 zone there right now. They're trying to make sure the big girl from Georgetown has to work for it.
Yeah, they got it to her on the inbound pass, but she didn't have a shot. Goes out to Ernst for a 3, no good. Fisher with a rebound on the break. Preston tips it away to stop the fast break.
Good hustle back down the court by Morgan Preston. Good hustle.
2-point basketball game. Eastern Brown on top, 14-12. Kind of a low score here in this first half as we are 1 minute and 12 seconds away from the Baxla Tractor halftime. Hauke to Fisher. Fisher dribbling out at the top of the key. Trying to get the offense going. Now passes to Johnson. Reverses left side Grimes. Grimes, a runner in the paint. No good. Rebound pulled down by Johnson for Georgetown. Ernst pushes it ahead to Toll. Tracy in the corner. Now into Johnson, but Hauke is there to steal it away. That's Addie Hauke on the steal. She'll push it up the floor. Goes to Sophia Ewell, left side corner. Ewell passes it out to Johnson and then Grimes. Now Sophia Ewell comes to get it. She'll pass it right side. Fisher. In they go to Johnson. It's deflected out of bounds by Morgan Preston.
Jade Osman is going to check back into the game for Georgetown. Also checking back in for Eastern, Olivia Ewell. With 25 seconds to go, Coach Pick putting a little bit of offensive firepower in here. Hopefully get a good shot.
All right, Ewell, that's Olivia Ewell, will take it out, and she'll bounce it off of one of the Lady G-men. Not sure. Maybe she thought she was going to run out of time. Thought it was kind of early. Or maybe she just wanted to back Tracy up a little bit. Fisher will have it on the inbound to Ewell in the corner for 3. No good. Tipped around. Hauke ends up with it. Back out to Fisher. They still have 15 seconds. Fisher dribbling out top. Dribbles around to the right side wing. And now Sophia Ewell will have it at the free throw line for 2. It's no good. Hauke fighting for the rebound and the putback, no good. Will end the first half with kind of a low score. Eastern Brown leading it by 2, 14-12. Stick with us. The Baxla Tractor halftime coming up after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV presented by CMT Components.
Are you looking to buy or sell property but don't know who to trust to get the job done? Michael Jennings is a real estate expert who knows the market inside and out. When you choose to partner with Michael Jennings at Plumtree Realty, you get an experienced realtor who excels in both residential and commercial properties. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just explore your options, Michael's commitment to understanding your needs sets him apart. Call 513-313-8907 or visit his office in Georgetown today to make your real estate journey a success. Looking for services that go beyond just care? At Ohio Valley Adult Day Services, we support individuals with developmental disabilities to learn, grow, and connect every single day. Serving Adams, Brown, and Claremont counties, Ohio Valley Adult Day Services provides an inclusive environment focused on ability, not disability. Visit ovads.org or call today at 937-444-5449 to learn more.
Your future can begin today at Southern Hills Career and Technical Center. Serving Brown County and Bright Local School District, Southern Hills Career and Technical Center offers 13 diverse programs that equip students with essential skills for various careers. Whether you are entering the workforce or getting a jump start before furthering your education in college, at Southern Hills Career and Technical Center, you can truly go anywhere from here. To learn more, visit shctc.us or call 937-378-6131.
Looking for the right path to your future? Let Ohio Means Jobs Adams Brown be your compass. With the PATH program, we'll guide you every step of the way. Whether you're navigating career planning, academic rewards, or paid work experience, PATH is your route to success. For ages 14 to 24, it's time to forge your path one opportunity at a time. Ready to step forward? Visit omjadamsbrown.org/path today and start paving the way to your brighter tomorrow. A division of APCAT must meet eligibility requirements. Funding is provided by TANF and WIOA and administered by ODJFS.
I'm proud to own and operate 3 locally rooted pharmacies: Bristow Pharmacy in Ripley, Donahue Pharmacy in Georgetown, and Sardinia Pharmacy in Sardinia. We offer everything a large pharmacy chain can, and quite a few things that they can't. In most cases, you're in and out within 5 minutes, receiving exactly what you need efficiently and compassionately. Our pricing is often equal to or better than competitors in our region, and our commitment to customer service is unmatched. If you have any questions or would like to learn more about our services, we'd love to hear from you.
At the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, Eastern Brown managed to put 6 points up on the board. Georgetown, only 3. A single 3-point shot. And so our halftime score is Eastern Brown 14, Georgetown 12. It's a 2-point lead for the Eastern Brown Lady Warriors. We're going to send it back to the studio to Atlanta Mays for our studio update. We'll be back with more of the Baxla Tractor halftime after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
No one college can be all things to all people, but Maysville Community and Technical College is as close as it gets. We're affordable, like you've got a great chance to graduate with little to no debt. Affordable, flexible, with in-person, online, and hybrid programs. And you can easily transfer your credits to continue on to a 4-year university. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be a lot of things to you. Learn more at maysville.kctcs.edu.
Winter's here and it's time to service your vehicle to prepare for those chilly days ahead. Bowling Auto Service is here to help. Sardinia's local auto repair expert has built their reputation on hard work, integrity, and auto repair expertise. Bowling Auto Service has batteries, brakes, inspections, oil changes, tire diagnostics, and more. Call or stop by today for specials. 12702 Fight Hawk Road in Sardinia or 937-213-2046. Visit them online at bowlingautomotiveservice.com. That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Southern State Community College celebrates 50 years of educating our community. From humble beginnings, Southern State has evolved to become a cornerstone of accessible education, offering flexible learning that includes a growing number of online classes and fully online programs. Southern State Community College empowers you to succeed quickly with a very affordable tuition rate when compared to many four-year institutions. Call 800-628-7722 or apply online at sscc.edu.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Snap, snap, Snappy Tomato Pizza.
This holiday season, Snappy Tomato Pizza is giving you a little extra cheer with your extra cheese. Now through December 31st, when you buy a $25 Snappy gift card, you'll get a $5 bonus card free. And if you buy more, you get more. Spend $50, get 10. Spend $75, get 15. Grab yours today at your neighborhood Snappy Tomato Pizza. See store for details. In-store gift card purchases only.
Snappy Delivery.
Too far off from what we normally see on an early morning game. A lot of Saturdays you'll have an early game, and it seems like everybody's just a little slow to get started, aren't they?
Yeah, I would have to agree with that for sure, Ken. Starting out here and a little bit of emotion coming off of yesterday's big game, especially for Georgetown. Well, both teams took Fayetteville and Western Brown, challenged them. So a little bit of that next day effect a little bit, and I think it's a mentality to get both teams up to play in a consolation game. And I think both coaches are doing a good job of that. So you definitely see the shooting percentage woes a little bit. We won't belittle that too much, but definitely both teams struggling from the field.
And again, not too unexpected, really. Scoring-wise, what do we got for both teams?
Yeah, leading Eastern is Olivia Ewell. She has 8 points. She's halfway to yesterday's total. Had 16 points yesterday. She's averaging 11. She's got 8. Started the game with 2 big threes to get them going. Her sister Sophia Ewell with 2, and the freshman Bentley Burns off the bench with 2 points. So on the Georgetown, some pretty balanced scoring from Georgetown. They've got 5 girls into the scoring column. Tracy's got a single field goal. Allie Toll, a big 3. Gabrielle Ernst, a bucket. Preston with a nice putback. And then Jade Osmond. So some pretty balanced scoring. And as we mentioned a couple times, it's definitely probably being played the way Eastern would like to play it. Georgetown, no three-pointers in that second quarter. Some good looks. They was 0 for 6 from beyond the arc. But, as we talked about yesterday against Western Brown, I'd say Coach Osmond's like, girls, settle down. Let's get some good looks, get some turnovers, get some layups, some easy buckets.
Yep. I also think we might see Georgetown pull out some full-court pressure in this second half. They briefly showed it in the second quarter, but I think only like twice.
Correct. Definitely would like to get this thing sped up a little bit, create some turnovers, and really, like you said, Ken, Georgetown, just a couple of these girls would just like to see it go through the rim.
Right.
You only score 1 field goal in that second quarter, and just a confidence.
Yeah, shooting percentage is not good on either side, really, but especially Georgetown not shooting well in that second quarter.
Correct.
Well, that's a look at what we saw out there in the first half. Second half, well, I already said I think Georgetown will pull out some full-court pressure. Eastern, they'll probably continue to try and sit on the ball.
Yeah, I would think so. They'd try to keep the lead, hold Georgetown to 1 possession. Georgetown, if I remember, the 3-point they hit was off an offensive rebound. Georgetown's rebounding fairly well, so I'm sure that's one thing Coach Pick is trying to encourage them to box out. Limit Georgetown to 1 because they're very talented, and as a scoring, they're averaging 60-some points a game. So to sit here at halftime with 12,
Yeah, pretty far off pace.
Yeah, they're a talented team that could drop 30 or 40 and a half real quick.
All right, that'll do it for the Baxla Tractor halftime. We'll take a quick break and be back with second half action right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
This December, enjoy the year-end clearance event going on now at your best deal dealer, Mary's Chevrolet. Well-qualified buyers can enjoy 0% APR for 36 months on select new Chevy Silverados, Equinoxes, and Trailblazers, all month long when they finance with GM Financial. Offer ends January the 2nd. Call 937-544-2331 for details and check out Barry's full selection online at barryschevrolet.com and leave a like, comment, and review on our Facebook page. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Fine.
We're back with second half action. Lady G-Men will have the basketball. Osmond has it out top. Feeds it left side to Tracy. Back to Osmond. Then they go around to Tracy coming in on the right-hand side with a drive. That shot no good as the shooting woes continue. Eastern Brown will have it. Grimes brings it up the floor, and she is fouled out at the top of the key. It's Georgetown trying to step up the defense.
That foul is going to be charged against Gabrielle Ernst, her first. Georgetown with their starters back out there. Tracy, Allie Toll, Gabrielle Ernst, Morgan Preston, and Jade Osmond.
Looks like Eastern has their starters as well.
Yes, they do. Grimes, Yule, Johnson, and Hauke.
Olivia Yule out top for a three on the inbound. No good. Put back by Grimes was no good. Then Johnson with a putback. Also no good. Grimes gets a steal, and she's fouled as she tries to put it up. So that's going to put Grimes on the line, I think. No, it was just an out of bounds.
Yeah.
All right.
Four attempts to score there for Eastern.
Yeah, that's a lot of looks. On the inbound, it's tipped away by Osmond. So Eastern will inbound again. Got to change the position here. So now near the corner for that inbound pass. Always a tough spot to inbound.
It is. That's what I was going to say, Ken. That's a hard spot to get her in.
Olivia Yule will have it. She'll drive to the basket. Running shot, no good, but she is fouled. And Olivia Yule's going to go to the line to shoot two.
That foul is going to be charged against Allie Toll. That's her first, team second here early in the third quarter.
Thanks to First State Bank for making this broadcast possible. There's a First State Bank branch near you in Southern Ohio and Northern Kentucky. Stop in and learn more or visit fsb4me.com. Yule gets them both to go. So Eastern Brown will have the first score of the second half. Georgetown with it. Ernst to Preston in the corner for a three. That one's no good. Rebound tipped around, pulled down by Toll. Back out top, it'll go to Osmond. Osmond drives the right side of the lane, puts it up off the glass. No good. Hauke with the rebound. That's Addie Hauke. She'll push it up the floor. Almost has it knocked away from behind. Tracks it down. Now Yule will have it out top. Right side, it'll go to Grimes. Let's see if Eastern goes back into that flex offense. They go to Sophia Yule. High post, low post to Olivia. Shot up, no good. Rebound tipped around. Preston's going to track it down for the Lady G-Men.
That was a little different offense from Eastern in that possession that we've seen this game.
Yeah, I might be going to change it up here in this second half. Out top, Tracy for a three. That one is short, ends up out of bounds. Last touch by Georgetown. Well, Georgetown tried to push it up the floor. You can tell they want to run. They just couldn't beat Eastern back.
Shooting woes have continued here early in the third quarter for Georgetown.
Grimes will have it out top. Georgetown trying to pull a trap out. They tip it away from Grimes, and it'll go out in the backcourt. Possession will stay with Eastern.
That last possession for Eastern was a unique set. Both Yule girls at high-low, as you had mentioned, had a nice chance to score that on her strong side.
Yule picks up her dribble, finds Grimes out on the right side. They are going to put the double team on. Not too tight, though. Johnson now back out to Yule. They'll reverse left side. Addie Hauke. Then to Sophia Yule. Now out to Olivia for a long two, and it's good. Well, at least Olivia Yule is pretty hot.
She is hot, leading all scorers with 12 points this afternoon.
Out on the right side corner for Georgetown was Toll. They'll reverse it to Preston out on the left side wing. Preston picks up her dribble, finds Tracy. Now it goes right side, Ernst. And then the corner to Osman out on the left side. Lady G-Men showing some patience, and I believe we've got an illegal screen.
Yeah, that foul is going to go against Vivian Grimes. That is going to be her second. Team first. She was checking the cutter coming across the lane. Little too much force. Checking in for Georgetown will be Gemma Burrows. She replaces Morgan Preston.
Out top, Ernst, and then back in the corner, Tracy for three. No good. Backside rebound fought for. Burrows tracks it down, gets it to Toll. Out top will go Osman. She'll try a three. That one pops out. Olivia Ewell had it briefly, and then what do we have? A dual possession. It'll go the way of Eastern.
Once again, starting out here in the third quarter, Georgetown 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here. Just can't seem to get some confidence. I think if these girls see it go through the rim once or twice, look out. Georgetown could really come on strong. So,
I think they're still just hoping for the pace to pick up. They can get up and down the floor with a few runs, and maybe it'll make a difference. Sophia Ewell penetrates on the left side of the lane, puts it up and in. I believe that's the biggest lead of the game for Eastern, and Georgetown calls the timeout. 4:49 to go in the third quarter. Eastern Brown leading it by 8, 20-12. We're back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
Do your parents know?
No, let's hope they don't find out.
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Out of the timeout, Georgetown Lady G-Men with the basketball. Osman out top, goes left side to Toll. Back they go to Osman. Now Tracy in the corner. Yep. Tried to move a little bit before she got the ball down on the floor, and that'll be called for a travel.
Only the first turnover for Georgetown here in the third quarter. Taking care of the ball, but just can't seem to get going in the scoring column here.
We will take a look at all the stats during our post-game show. That'll help us choose our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game. Again, that's all part of our post-game, brought to you by Snappy Tomato Pizza in Seaman, West Union, and Maysville. Halke with it, out top, goes right side Johnson. Then with it is going to be Grimes. Out to Sophia Ewell, and they're trying to get inside. Johnson with it in the paint. Left-handed hook, shots no good. Rebound controlled by Toll. 4:10 to go in the third quarter. Toll pushes it up the floor. She'll drive the right side of the lane, up off the glass, no good. But that was more of the fast action I think Georgetown is hoping to get.
Yeah, that's definitely the look they want to get.
Olivia Ewell tries a three. A little bit of a heat check there. Shot was no good. It'll end up out of bounds off of Eastern.
Lila Loudon is going to check back in for Georgetown. For Eastern, Charlie Halke is going to check in. And also checking in is Alyssa Fisher for Georgetown. That last foul is going to be charged against Sophia Ewell for Eastern.
Ernst will have it out top to set the offense this time for the Lady G-Men. Pass goes right side, Toll. Now reverses left side to Osman. Osman tries to drive in, loses control of it, and gets tied up in a dual possession. It will stay with Georgetown. So now they'll have an opportunity to run an inbound play underneath. Toll looking to put it in and tried to go to Burrows inside and got tipped around and kicked.
Yeah, a little kick ball there by Charlie Halke.
So Georgetown will get to try it again. This time they go out top to Osman. Pass taken away. Steal there by Addie Hauke. Hauke's going to push it up the floor. Passes back out to Charlie Hauke. Now Fisher will have it out top against man-to-man defense. Fisher passes left side, Addie Hauke. Now Charlie Hauke will pop out right side and then to Fisher out on the right side wing. Fisher, hook pass into Charlie Hauke. She's double teamed, loses it, but Sophia Ewell gets it at the free throw line for two. That's no good. And then a steal. And Grimes is going to have a left side layup, and it's good. Nice steal there by Sophia Ewell.
Vivian Grimes with her first 2 points on the game. Has stretched this thing out to 10 points, Ken.
Georgetown has yet to score a basket in this third quarter, and we have only 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Osman drives right down the center of the lane. Finally, the lid's off the basket for the Lady G-Men.
Nice drive by Jade Osman. You know, 2 or 3 times they've got a couple chances at some layups here, so it's definitely what Georgetown wants to get back in this thing.
Addie Hauke to Sophia Ewell. Now they go back in the paint to Charlie Hauke, one-on-one against Toll. Her shot partially blocked. It'll end up out of bounds off Georgetown. Let's take a look at our scoreboard update. Well, I tell you what, it's a timeout, so we'll do that first. 2:18 to go in the third. We're back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
When life happens, will you be ready? At Shelton Crawford Associates, they make sure you are. From auto and home to business and life insurance, their team delivers coverage you can count on with service that feels like family. With 2 convenient locations in Ripley and Bethel, their team is ready to assist you. No hidden surprises, just honest guidance and protection built around you. Call Shelton Crawford Associates today and get the peace of mind you deserve. Shelton Crawford Associates, protecting what matters most.
When someone asks me when is the best time to start saving for retirement, my answer is simple. It's today. Hi, I'm Matt Taskey, your Mount Orb Edward Jones financial advisor. I can help you build a plan for your ideal retirement by identifying your unique goals and help keep you on track to achieve them. The sooner you get started, the better. Call me at 937-317-4333 to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Shot up from the left side, low block, no good. And then we've got a little bit of a tie-up on the rebound and a foul. It's going to go against the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, that foul's going to go against Charlie Hauke. A little bit too aggressive on the rebound. That's her first team third here in the third quarter.
Osman will have it out top for the Lady G-Men. Eastern looks like they've changed it up. They're in a 1-2-2 zone trap. Osman tries the 3 straight away and no good. Sophia Ewell with a rebound.
Can you just keep getting the feeling if Georgetown hits a 3, it could just open it up.
Olivia Ewell tries the 3. That one's no good. Here comes Osman, 3-on-3. Osman goes right side to Burrows, and she travels. Eastern is doing such a good job getting back and stopping the fast break.
I would agree, Ken. You know, in the first half, they got beat right off the game a couple times.
Yep.
Give up some easy layups. And with Georgetown's speed and athleticism, Eastern is recovering fairly well here.
Fisher will have it out top. Goes to Sophia Ewell. Yeah, Eastern's really not putting a tremendous amount of points up on the board, but they're playing the right kind of defense to stop Georgetown from running. Hauke with it, right side wing. Brings it toward the top and is fouled.
That foul's going to be charged against Lila Loudon. That is her team third here in the first quarter.
Just over a minute to go in the third quarter. Hauke will have it on the inbound, goes into Sophia Ewell, passes back out top to Fisher. They try to go back to Ewell. Johnson deflects it. Georgetown with a steal. Osman on the fast break, and there's the layup. Couldn't stop it that time.
Give Jade Osman 6 points here, 4 of them back-to-back here.
Sophia Ewell with the basketball, goes to Charlie Hauke out on the right side wing. Hauke trying to drive, hits Fisher left side. Fisher brings it top of the key. Now back to Ewell, and then Olivia Ewell on the right side wing. Back to Sophia. Sophia with a scoop shot from the left side of the lane is good.
Give Sophia Ewell 8 points for Eastern.
Osmond trying to throw it in. Gets taken away by Addie Hauke. Ahead to Olivia Ewell. Shot no good. And the rebound out to Charlie Hauke for a putback. That's no good. Now Osmond has it. And it's going to be 2-on-2. Johnson for the layup. It's good.
Lydia Johnson with her first bucket. Once again, Georgetown continues to run the court, Ken.
Yes, they do. And they got a couple of points out of it. That's going to do it for the third quarter, though. The score, 24-18, Eastern Brown leading Georgetown. We're back with fourth and final quarter action after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
When someone asks me when is the best time to start saving for retirement, my answer is simple. It's today. Hi, I'm Matt Taskey, your Mount Orb Edward Jones financial advisor. I can help you build a plan for your ideal retirement by identifying your unique goals and help keep you on track to achieve them. The sooner you get started, the better. Call me at 937-317-4333 to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mowing season is quickly approaching, and the experienced professionals at Lane's Lawn Care are the best choice for a yard you'll want to show off. They offer mowing, landscaping, and debris cleanup at a price you'll love. He and his team find enjoyment in taking these responsibilities off your plate and freeing up time for the more enjoyable things in life. Don't wait until the last minute. Call 937-763-3395 today or visit Lane's Lawn Care on Facebook to get a free quote. Choose Lane's Lawn Care for the lawn you've always longed for.
Eastern Brown Lady Warriors will have the basketball to start the fourth and final quarter. We'll see if they continue to try and take the air out of the ball. Grimes has it. Johnson pops out left side wing. Looking inside, has it tipped away by Preston. She gets it back. Now passes to Charlie Hauke. Charlie Hauke goes left side to Olivia Ewell and then back to Sophia Ewell. Now Grimes will pop out on the left side wing. Reverses back to Johnson. Eastern doing a good job just taking the air out of the ball, working it around. Hauke to Grimes. Grimes goes through the lane and brings it back out. Sophia Ewell for a long two on the left side wing. That's no good. On the rebound, it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Georgetown. So Eastern Brown gets another look at it.
Definitely offensive possession that Coach Pick would like to have, you know.
Took almost 45 seconds off the clock.
Yes. And Georgetown, good defense. Georgetown's playing some good defense. They're getting their hands in the passing lanes.
Olivia Ewell into Sophia Ewell on the right side, low block. Turnaround, no good, but she's fouled. I believe we're going to see Ewell go to the free throw line. No? Oh, it was tipped. Okay, and it hit the bottom of the backboard, so that was out of bounds.
Yes.
All right, so Eastern will reset. They go into Charlie Hauke, back to Ewell, out to Grimes. Grimes will bring it out top and reset. Right side pass to Sophia Ewell. Off the screen. Now Charlie Hauke gets it on the left side as they're just working it around that three-point arc. Johnson and Ewell. That's Olivia on the right side with it. Showing a tremendous amount of patience. They have knocked about a minute and a half off the clock just in this possession. Charlie Hauke inside the paint for two. It's no good. Rebound controlled by Georgetown. Here's the run. Toll had to stop. Goes to Preston on the right side, and she's fouled. So that is going to put Morgan Preston, a 5'8 senior, on the free throw line to shoot two.
That foul is going to go against Charlie Hauke. That is her second, team first here in the fourth quarter. Morgan Preston's going to step to the free throw line. She's an 85% free throw shooter on the year.
We'd like to thank Baxla Tractor Sales for sponsoring our broadcast today. Visit Baxla Tractor in Seaman and Batavia or check out their full lineup online at baxlatractor.com.
Addie Hauke checking in for Eastern.
Second free throw was good.
Also checking in for Georgetown will be Gemma Burrows. And also checking back in for Eastern will be Bentley Burns, the 6-foot freshman.
Well, I thought we would see this at some point. Georgetown pulling out the full court pressure. Olivia Yule dribbles through it, but then throws it away. Preston with it. Ahead it comes Toll, left side. Bounces back to Preston on the baseline from about 3 feet out. Couldn't get it to go. And on the rebound, what do we have? A foul committed by Georgetown.
Yeah, we're going to have a foul against Gemma Burrows, hustling to try to get the rebound there. Coach Osmond's clapping. She's tickled with that hustle. They definitely want to get this game up and down.
Eastern throws it into Olivia Yule. She's got 3 players chasing her, and she dribbles away from that. Now passes out to Grimes. Grimes will have it out top with just right about 6 minutes to go. Hauke with it. Gets inside the paint. Shots up off the glass and good.
Addie Hauke with a big layup there. Her first 2 points of the game.
Tracy for a 3. Left side wing, no good. Preston with a putback. That's no good. Burns pulls down the rebound for the Lady Warriors. Outlet to Hauke. That's Addie Hauke. Shot from the left side as she drives in. No good. Burns with the rebound. Putback is good.
Bentley Burns with a big putback. She's got 4 points on the game.
That was a big basket right there. With it, Burrows for 3. Left side wing, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Georgetown. Lady G-Men cannot buy a basket from the field. Timeout's going to be called. We're going to take one as well. Eastern Brown leading at 28-19. We're back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Are you looking to buy or sell property but don't know who to trust to get the job done? Michael Jennings is a real estate expert who knows the market inside and out. When you choose to partner with Michael Jennings at Plumtree Realty, you get an experienced realtor who excels in both residential and commercial properties. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just explore your options, Michael's commitment to understanding your needs sets him apart. Call 513-313-8907 or visit his office in Georgetown today to make your real estate journey a success.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan, am I understanding it right? Georgetown has not hit a 3 the whole game?
I apologize. 1 in the second quarter.
1 in the second quarter.
1 in the second
All
quarter.
Right. Eastern Brown with the basketball. Ooh. It's taken away. Ernst to Toll. Toll underneath, up and in. Full court pressure worked for Georgetown that time. Make it a 7-point lead now for Eastern. Grimes will have it, pushes it up the floor, and almost loses it away. Tracks it down to Hauke. Now Fisher on the left side wing. Fisher trying to drive, and we've got a kick.
Kick ball.
Yeah, she tried to bounce pass it to Burns underneath, and Georgetown kicked it.
One thing I might say, too, about Georgetown, Allie Toas got to the middle of the paint and kicked it in rhythm. Georgetown's 3 attempts are in rhythm, good shots. There's not no forced shots. They're just not falling.
Grimes to Hauke in the corner for 3. It's good. Well, if you're a Georgetown fan, that one hurt.
Give Addie Hauke 5 points, all 5 here in the fourth quarter.
Burrows for a 3 in the corner, and it bounces out. Fisher ends up with it. Now the Lady G-Men going to have to try and play keep away. 4:28 to go in the ball game. Fisher, hook pass to Hauke. Into Burns. Burns on a turnaround, shot blocked. It'll end up out of bounds. Off who? Georgetown. So Eastern will have it. Coach Pickrell maybe complaining a little bit. He thought there was contact there. And it's one of those where you're up by 10, you might not complain too much.
Yeah. I think he's more frustrated on that turnover. Eastern has the ball out of bounds under their basket and turns it over. That's definitely a frustration.
Georgetown with it. It's going to be Osmond, and she is fouled as she tries to drive the right side of the lane. Oh, no, it's not going to be a foul. It's going to be a bench warning. So a bench warning for the home team. That is Eastern Brown. So we'll resume play.
Checking back in will be Morgan Preston. She will replace Gemma Burrows as Georgetown takes the ball out of bounds. Opposite their own bench.
Osmond with it. Goes to Ernst out on the right side wing for a 3. No good. Hauke with a rebound. Hauke's going to push it up the floor. Bounce pass to Fisher. Then to Burns. Shots up and in. 33-21 the score. Timeout called with 3:58 to go in the ball game. The Lady Warriors in control of this one. We're back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Looking for services that go beyond just care? At Ohio Valley Adult Day Services, we support individuals with developmental disabilities to learn, grow, and connect every single day. Serving Adams, Brown, and Claremont counties, Ohio Valley Adult Day Services provides an inclusive environment focused on ability, not disability. Visit ovads.org or call today at 937-444-5449 to learn more.
Your future can begin today at Southern Hills Career and Technical Center. Serving Brown County and Bright Local School District, Southern Hills Career and Technical Center offers 13 diverse programs that equip students with essential skills for various careers. Whether you are entering the workforce or getting a jump start before furthering your education in college, at Southern Hills Career and Technical Center, you can truly go anywhere from here. To learn more, visit shctc.us or call 937-378-6131.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, if you're looking for trash and treasure over on our sister station, we're not going to have that today because of this basketball broadcast. It would kind of mess with our phone lines. Toll for three on the left side wing. No good. Halke with a rebound, and they try to trap her and commit the foul. Georgetown is running out of time, aren't they, Ryan?
Yes, that foul is going to go against Jade Osmond, her first. Lila Loudon is going to check into the game. She is going to replace Gabrielle Ernst.
Let's take a look at a scoreboard update brought to you by Carrington Law Office in Mount Orb. Care you deserve and results you need from Carrington Law Office with 3:38 to go in the basketball game. Georgetown gets a steal. We'll come back to that. Toll on a drive. Shot no good. On the rebound, several players hit the floor, and I think Toll ended up getting it and then is tied up in a dual possession. So 3:28 to go in the ball game. The score is 33-21. Eastern Brown leading Georgetown, and Georgetown has the ball to inbound underneath. Having trouble getting it in. Finally, it goes out top, and Fisher tips it. Almost got a steal. So now Georgetown will have to inbound at half court. They lose a little bit of an advantage there. Toll with it. Out top for three. Finally, Lady G-Men get a basket to drop, and Kevin Pickrell wasn't happy about it. Somebody didn't get a hand in her face.
Allie Toll with a big three there. Give her 9 points on the afternoon.
Sophia Ewell with the basketball. Kicks it out to Halke. Halke almost loses it. Now to Ewell. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Then Grimes in the corner, and they hammer Grimes.
That foul is going to be charged against Jade Osmond. That's going to be her second foul. I believe that's a second here in the fourth quarter. Coach Osmond definitely wants their teammate to get up, play some hard defense. They've got a couple fouls they can still give before Eastern shooting free throws.
Yeah, but they will run out of time if they aren't careful. Fisher with a basketball goes to Addie Halke underneath, and Toll blocks her shot. It'll end up out of bounds off Georgetown.
Pretty good hustle by Allie Toll to cross the paint, get a hand on that shot. Checking back in for Eastern will be Olivia Ewell. She is going to give Alyssa Fisher a breather.
Grimes will now look to inbound. All the way out top to Olivia Ewell. Passes to Sophia Ewell, the left side low block. Ewell puts it up and in.
Sophia Ewell in double digits with 10 points here for Eastern.
Osmond with it, right side Preston. She'll try a three. That one is no good. Ewell on the rebound. Olivia Ewell pushing it up the floor. Finds Sophia Ewell. Then they go to Halke on the baseline from 14 for two. It's no good. And the rebound controlled by Georgetown. Up the floor quickly. Tracy drives in on the left side and travels. Yeah. She tried to do a little spin move, and she got stopped and then traveled.
Yeah, she's been pretty good at that baseline, has Tracy, this game. But that time she kind of got caught in between whether to score it or do a spin move, like you said, Ken.
Ewell in the backcourt against pressure. By the way, thanks again to another one of our season sponsors, Health Source of Ohio. providing a unique and comprehensive approach to health right in your community. And Eastern's going to turn it over as Ewell loses it out of bounds in the corner.
It's going to be Eastern's 4th turnover here in the 4th quarter. They took care of the ball in the 3rd quarter, but the defensive intensity by Georgetown's forcing some turnovers.
Well, they have an 11-point lead with just over 2 minutes to go in the ball game. And Tracy inside the paint couldn't get the shot, but tips the rebound back out to Toll for a 3. That one also does not drop, and Olivia Ewell ends up out of bounds as she falls out of bounds with the rebound. So Georgetown will inbound right in front of us. Toll will put it into Osmond. Minute 45 to go in the ball game.
Eastern continues to stay in some zone half court.
They go inside to Preston, and she's tied up in a dual possession, or was it a foul? It's a foul.
That's going to be a foul against Alyssa Johnson. Her team second here in the quarter. Checking back in for Eastern will be Alyssa Fisher. She is going to replace Olivia Ewell.
Olivia Ewell still fighting that stomach bug as she has to go out. With the basketball, Georgetown. Preston out on the left side wing. Goes out top to Tracy. She drives in. Runner inside the paint. It's off the glass. It's good.
Give Olivia Tracy 4 points. There's that runner she's been so successful with the last couple days.
Grimes with the basketball, trying to play keep away. Goes right side to Fisher. Down to a minute 14 to go in the ball game. It's a 9-point game. But again, as low scoring as this is, that's a lot of points in just over a minute. Ewell in the paint. Spin move
nice
off
move.
the glass. It's good.
Give Sophia Ewell 12 points.
Osmond driving in the right side of the lane. That shot no good. And Grimes with the basketball is fouled hard, and I believe they're going to call that one a flagrant foul.
Yeah, we're going to have an intentional foul on Jade Osmond. That's going to be her 3rd. That is going to send Eastern to the line to shoot 2 free throws with no one else on the line, and Eastern will get the ball back.
Right. Kind of like a technical, but without the technical.
Yep.
So 51.7 seconds to go in the basketball game. Grimes on the free throw line to shoot 2. Again, kind of a low-scoring game, 37-26 the score as Grimes gets the first one to go. Both these teams well below their normal average. I want to remind you this broadcast is for the private use of the 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV audience. Any other use of the descriptions or accounts of this game without the consent of Dreamcatcher Communications is prohibited. And now we have a timeout call. We'll take one as well as Grimes made them both. The score, Eastern 39, Georgetown 26. We're back after this timeout on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Looking for the right path to your future? Let Ohio Means Jobs Adams Brown be your compass. With the PATH program, we'll guide you every step of the way. Whether you're navigating career planning, academic rewards, or paid work experience, PATH is your route to success. For ages 14 to 24, it's time to forge your path one opportunity at a time. Ready to step forward? Visit omjadamsbrown.org/path today and start paving the way to your brighter tomorrow. A division of APCAP must meet eligibility requirements. Funding is provided by TANF and WIOA and administered by ODJFS.
I'm proud to own and operate 3 locally rooted pharmacies: Bristow Pharmacy in Ripley, Donahue Pharmacy in Georgetown, and Sardinia Pharmacy in Sardinia. We offer everything a large pharmacy chain can, and quite a few things that they can't. In most cases, you're in and out within 5 minutes, receiving exactly what you need efficiently and compassionately. Our pricing is often equal to or better than competitors in our region, and our commitment to customer service is unmatched. If you have any questions or would like to learn more about our services, we'd love to hear from you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Eastern Brown's going to have to bring it the length of the floor. And they're going to face some full court pressure as they will inbound to Hauke, and she is fouled.
That foul is going to be charged against Lila Loudon, her 4th. That is going to put Eastern in a double bonus, I do believe, Ken.
It does. As Hauke, that's Addie Hauke, will go to the free throw line, shooting 2. 49.3 seconds to go in the basketball game. 13-point lead, make it 14, as the first one is good. And again, I think, of course, Georgetown doesn't want to give up yet, but you can pretty much stick a fork in it as both those free throws are good. 41-26 the score. With it is going to be Ernst. Goes right side Preston. Back to Ernst. She'll load the 3. No good. Rebound Johnson to Hauke. Ahead to Ewell. Sophia Ewell now down to 33 seconds. And I think Georgetown's going to go ahead and throw in the towel. Fisher with it. And, well, looks like Fisher stepped out of bounds, I think. So it'll be a turnover. With 25 seconds to go in the basketball game, Georgetown will have it. Ernst with the basketball. Goes to Loudon in the corner, and she nails the 3. It's going to be too little too late, though. It's now down to 14 seconds in the basketball game. A steal, and now the ball's loose. Loudon tracks it down. Shot inside the paint, no good. Gets it back, and then Fisher steals it away. Now to Grimes, and that's going to do it. Eastern Brown Lady Warriors get the victory today over top of the Georgetown Lady G-Men in our girls consolation game. Your final score, 41-29. Eastern wins it. We're back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components. You think?
No one college can be all things to all people, but Maysville Community and Technical College is as close as it gets. We're affordable, like you've got a great chance to graduate with little to no debt. Affordable, flexible, with in-person, online, and hybrid programs. And you can easily transfer your credits to continue on to a 4-year university. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be a lot of things to you. Learn more at maysville.kctcs.edu.
Winter's here and it's time to service your vehicle to prepare for those chilly days ahead. Bowling Auto Service is here to help. Sardinia's local auto repair expert has built their reputation on hard work, integrity, and auto repair expertise. Bowling Auto Service has batteries, brakes, inspections, oil changes, tire diagnostics, and more. Call or stop by today for specials. 12702 Fight Hawk Road in Sardinia or 937-213-2046. Visit them online at bowlingautomotiveservice.com. That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Southern State Community College celebrates 50 years of educating our community. From humble beginnings, Southern State has evolved to become a cornerstone of accessible education, offering flexible learning that includes a growing number of online classes and fully online programs. Southern State Community College empowers you to succeed quickly with a very affordable tuition rate when compared to many four-year institutions. Call 800-628-7722 or apply online at sscc.edu.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Yeah, I haven't been playing the best, and I'm just told to contribute to the team some other way. And then when I see the score, I just got to lock in and do all I can to get my team back up.
All right, well, you did it. The game plan today, I'm going to guess, was Eastern kind of keep it slow?
Yeah, our goal today was just to control their offense and keep them out of the paint and try to calm them down. We after yesterday, we were all flustered after yesterday after the game. We just wanted to slow it down and play some good basketball today.
Speaking of yesterday, man, that had to be frustrating. You were that close to beating Fayetteville.
Yeah, last year at Wida, we beat them the one time, and I came here. I was like, girls, I want to beat them again. This is a team I want to beat before I can't play no more for the rest of the season, half the season.
Right.
And we were so close to winning, but, we can't win all the games, but we did good, I think. But I think we did come together really well.
It was a great game. We had fun watching it. Today, I thought the Lady Warriors did a great job getting back on defense and stopping Georgetown from running.
Yeah, that's one thing Coach wants us to do really well is just to get back on and stop everybody's transition because that's what we have trouble with, and that's what we work in practice every day. So.
Well, you got it done today.
Yeah, we did.
All right. Thanks, Addie, for stopping by and talking with us. Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
Anybody you want to give a shout-out to?
I guess my team. I wouldn't be here without them, so.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, Addie. All right, we're going to be taking another quick break. We'll be back to take a look at stats, and, of course, we're going to have a conversation with head coach Kevin Pickrell, so stick with us. More of our post-game show coming up after this on 99.5 The Edge.
Snap, snap, Snappy Tomato Pizza.
This holiday season, Snappy Tomato Pizza is giving you a little extra cheer with your extra cheese. Now through December 31st, when you buy a $25 Snappy gift card, you'll get a $5 bonus card free. And if you buy more, you get more. Spend $50, get 10. Spend $75, get 15. Grab yours today at your neighborhood Snappy Tomato Pizza. See store for details. In-store gift card purchases only.
This December, enjoy the year-end clearance event going on now at your best deal dealer, Mary's Chevrolet. Well-qualified buyers can enjoy 0% APR for 36 months on select new Chevy Silverados, Equinoxes, and Trailblazers, all month long when they finance with GM Financial. Offer ends January the 2nd. Call 937-544-2331 for details and check out Barry's full selection online at barryschevrolet.com and leave a like, comment, and review on our Facebook page. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
Do your parents know?
No, let's hope they don't find out.
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Welcome back courtside. Joining us, head coach Kevin Pickrell for our Coach's Comment Show. Coach, before we talk about this one, I want to flash back to yesterday where you gave the Fayetteville Lady Rockets all they could handle.
You know, Fayetteville's picked to be the favorite, so you ought to be able to get up for a game like that, and I thought our kids responded very well. A little bit about yesterday, if we could have played that second quarter a little better, I feel like we'd have put ourselves in a better position. We used a lot of energy to get ahead there late in the third into the early of the fourth, but kids responded well at halftime. Actually responded well today too, so maybe third quarter's our quarter, but very proud of our effort over these 2 days. You know, I often think how some of these teams play in these tournaments like in Kentucky where they're playing 3 or 4 straight days and playing 6, 7 kids that's hard. But,
right.
You know, even as a coach, it's hard. But I thought they actually done a great job, and I can't say enough about our kids. They're really – I'm very proud of them, and I'm proud of over Christmas break. I just told them here over Christmas break we've gotten better. So,
yes, your team has continued to progress, and I thought today that they really did a good job of executing your game plan, Ryan and I were pretty much confident that you were trying to stop Georgetown from running, and you pretty much got it done.
You nailed the nail on the head. That was number one on keys to success today. Stop transition, make them play in the half court, and see where it goes there. I mean, they've got some players. I knew they would be a little bit fatigued after the game they played yesterday too, so we wanted to make them want to shoot outside shots. I felt like over time that would go away, and it did. I mean, kids are funny. They live off seeing the ball go through the net. So if they don't see it, then it gets in the head. So
right.
I felt like we've done that pretty well today. Our kids responded to what we wanted to do to make ourselves successful, and they done it.
Yes, they did. They did a great job getting back, stopping the run. That is what Georgetown wants to do. They want to run. They were struggling, Georgetown, that is, shooting-wise. They could not get three-point shots to drop. And like you said, I think that really matters when you're talking about confidence.
Yeah.
And so Georgetown just could never really get their feet under them.
Right. I felt like they kind of got taken out of their flow. And I really thought maybe their press would bother us a little bit more and make us tired. But I felt like we responded with a couple buckets against that press that was big. I want to talk a little bit about the freshmen there in the fourth quarter. Two big buckets that, they were pressing, and I felt like that could maybe have been a factor, but she was able to get some easy putbacks or put-ins there. Proud of Bentley. She's working. She's trying to play both ways, and it's a lot on a freshman, and
right.
And a lot on her realizing what we're playing here for. It's a big magnitude here for these kids. So I'm proud of all of them, though.
But she's got a lot to work with. She's 6 foot tall.
That helps. That definitely helps. So.
No teaching can make a kid taller.
You're right. You're exactly right.
Your team, I thought, did a great job. They kept their composure. A couple times it got a little bit chippy there at the end, and everybody kept their head on.
Right, for sure. I mean, they cut it to 6 there at the end of the third, and I was a little bit frustrated because I felt like they got 2 or 3 easy buckets where we'd kind of kept them in check that whole quarter. And that, you can't keep a team scoreless, especially a team like Georgetown. But I felt like we'd done a really good job up to that 7-minute mark in that quarter, and then that last minute they just got some easy ones. But personnel, we changed it up. Like I said, I brought in the freshmen, but personnel-wise, the 8 we've been playing here. I mean, last night Alyssa Fisher was excellent. Played probably the best game she's played for us, and
I would agree.
And Addie come in today, got things going there late in the game when we needed it.
7 points, all in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, big 7 points. And Olivia's playing through sickness, and the way she's shooting the ball here over the last 5 or 6 games is a big help, and she's very confident right now, and we want her to continue to play with that confidence. But, that's part of being an upperclassman, too. It's time to step forward and make the best of it.
Right. Yeah, you mentioned Olivia playing through sickness. When she was on the floor, you couldn't tell it. It was only when she would have to run off to go to the garbage can and throw up. I mean, that was the only time you knew she was sick.
Probably 3 or 4 times last night and a couple times today. Just I hope what scares me is we got 2 more games here Saturday and Monday, and big league games are on the road. I just hope it don't travel through the rest of the kids. So.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's something to be worried about.
Yes, but for Olivia, I mean, she's really took a step forward, like I said, over the last 4 or 5 games, and I'm very proud of her. I mean, she's playing with a lot of confidence, and I think our kids feed off of that confidence. So they're comfortable. They want her to shoot the ball, and I feel like that. And then if we can get Addie going, that just gives us a double weapon out there. And like I said, Addie hit a couple big shots there in the fourth quarter, and for her, it's a confidence thing. If she sees it go through the net, then it's like it explodes. So I very proud of her and the effort she gave too.
I also like Ryan and I both talked about how well you're using your bench. You've got some players.
We're mixing them in. We keep trying to keep everybody fresh. I know last night I played a girl 30 minutes, first time all year. Girls played 30 minutes all year. And, we tried to make 25 to 27, especially playing back-to-back, and I didn't realize I played her that much last night. But, Alyssa Johnson's who I'm talking about. Yeah. Alyssa's a fighter. She gives everything she's got in the last – it leaves it all on the floor. Not going to give you a ton of points, not going to give you a ton of rebounds, not going to give you a ton of assists. Just – knows her role, plays it to the fullest, does all the little things. Her and Vivian are very solid. Defensively, they rebound. They do the little things that make teams go, and I feel like they both do that real well.
Well, and they are your two seniors, so
they've been in the trenches, so they know what we're asking. They know what I expect, and I keep on them. I want them to be a little better leader, and a little better leader, and a little better leader, and not overthink the game so much. Just go out and lead and let the game come to them. It stresses Vivian out a little bit, but for the most part, I can't say enough about them both.
Yeah. Great job, Coach. Congratulations on the win here today. And most importantly, I know it was a loss yesterday, but that's about as good a loss as you could hope for against the Fayetteville Lady Rockets.
Good thing is it wasn't a league game, but at the same time, you got a team on the brink knocking them off of the undefeated season they're having. And they're not going to shoot it like they always did last night. They're better shooters than the way they shot last night. I credit our defense to some of that. We rushed them. We took them out of the flow. Didn't let them get out in transition and get a whole lot of easy bunnies. But got to keep them off the free throw line. Got to take care of the ball a little better, and we'll put ourselves in a situation to win that game.
Hopefully the girls remember when it does come time to play and for that league matchup just how close you got to beating them the first time, and don't let them intimidate you.
Absolutely. And you know what? That's what I asked them before the game yesterday is, are we supposed to win this game? Are you scared of Fayetteville, or are we supposed – most of them was pretty confident that we should win this game. They felt like we should be in the game, we should compete. And I think they seen that after the first quarter. Like I said, they used a lot of adrenaline in that first quarter. We got a little fatigued in the second. They spread the gap there, but I felt like we responded well the second half.
Yeah.
So very proud of the group and how we're coming together.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Coach Pickerel, for stopping by and talking to us.
I appreciate it, Ken. And I'm sure my mom's back home watching and listening. I want to wish her birthday's getting ready to come up, so I want to wish her an early birthday. And we're still fighting, Mom.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks, Head Coach Kevin Pickerel with your Coach's Comment Show. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to look at stats and name a Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
When life happens, will you be ready? At Shelton Crawford Associates, they make sure you are. From auto and home to business and life insurance, their team delivers coverage you can count on with service that feels like family. With 2 convenient locations in Ripley and Bethel, their team is ready to assist you. No hidden surprises, just honest guidance and protection built around you. Call Shelton Crawford Associates today and get the peace of mind you deserve. Shelton Crawford Associates, protecting what matters most.
When someone asks me when is the best time to start saving for retirement, my answer is simple. It's today. Hi, I'm Matt Taskey, your Mount Orb Edward Jones financial advisor. I can help you build a plan for your ideal retirement by identifying your unique goals and help keep you on track to achieve them. The sooner you get started, the better. Call me at 937-317-4333 to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mowing season is quickly approaching, and the experienced professionals at Lane's Lawn Care are the best choice for a yard you'll want to show off. They offer mowing, landscaping, and debris cleanup at a price you'll love. He and his team find enjoyment in taking these responsibilities off your plate and freeing up time for the more enjoyable things in life. Don't wait until the last minute. Call 937-763-3395 today or visit Lane's Lawn Care on Facebook to get a free quote. Choose Lane's Lawn Care for the lawn you've always longed for.
Are you looking to buy or sell property but don't know who to trust to get the job done? Michael Jennings is a real estate expert who knows the market inside and out. When you choose to partner with Michael Jennings at Plumtree Realty, you get an experienced realtor who excels in both residential and commercial properties. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just explore your options, Michael's commitment to understanding your needs sets him apart. Call 513-313-8907 or visit his office in Georgetown today to make your real estate journey a success.
Let's wrap up what we're doing here with a look at stats and naming that Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. Ryan, what do you got?
Yeah, let's talk about Georgetown, the Lady G-men here tonight. Some individual stats, as we mentioned in the first half, and we're not going to talk about them a whole lot, but just, struggled to find some shooting rhythm. They got out in that first quarter, had some good transition layups, and then it just kind of shut down from there. In that first half, they was 5 for 21 from the field at 23%, and they was 1 for 12 from beyond the arc in that first half, as they was down 6 going into that third quarter. In the third quarter, once again from beyond the arc, 0 for 5, 3 for 11 from two-pointer. And unfortunately, in that fourth and final quarter, 1 for 10, which I might add, Lila Loudon hit that 3 down here in the corner. It was like finally we hit one a little bit too late. So for the game, Georgetown was 2 for 29. That's 7% from beyond the arc. And from 2, they was 12 of 51 at 23%. Only 4 free throws, 2 for 4 at 50% from the free throw line. So the shooting woes today, Georgetown, talented young group. A lot of athletes, a lot of scoring. Coach Osmond's probably going to have them put that behind us. Let's bring in a new year. Let's get back into conference play where they look to have some success.
Yes.
So some individual scoring for Georgetown. Livia Tracy, she finished with 4 points. Allie Toll comes in averaging 9.5 a game. She finished with 9. She was 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Lila Loudon, she finished with that single three-pointer there late in the fourth quarter. A young lady scored 2 points to start the game. She had a really nice game yesterday. Maybe she used a lot of energy against Western Brown. I'm not for sure, but today she just couldn't quite see it go. Yesterday she had 4 threes. Today she finished with just a single bucket. Was Gabriella Ernst. That girl's got a lot of potential. She's a senior. She's going to get that team up and ready to go. Morgan Preston finished with a single free throw and a field goal to finish with 3 points. Lydia Johnson, the 6-foot freshman off the bench, had a bucket there in the third quarter for 2. Jade Osmond, she finished tonight with 6 points also to give Georgetown 29. They did take care of the ball fairly well. They had 7 in the first half. The third quarter's where they end up with 5 turnovers and only 1 in that final quarter. You want to take a look at Eastern stats here? So let's take a look at Eastern. Victorious today, 41-29 in this Constellation game of the holiday tournament here at Eastern High School. Eastern not too much better in that first half. They was 0 for 4 in that second quarter from beyond the arc, 2 for 8 at 25% from beyond the arc, and from 2, 6 from 28, 21%. So shooting woes a little bit in that first half, but
neither team was lighting it up.
No, but just enough to keep that halftime score. I believe it was 24 Eastern, 18. It was up 6 at halftime. And then we get into that third quarter, 0 for 3 from beyond the arc was Eastern, 4 for 17. And in that fourth and final quarter, though, they was 6 for 13 from 2, 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. To finish the game, they was 1 for 6. They was 3 for 14 from beyond the arc at 21% and 16 for 48 at 33% field goal percentage. 6 for 8 from the free throw line at 75%. Some individual scoring here. 2 big free throws in that fourth and final quarter by Vivian Grimes. She had 4 points all in the second half. Did a tremendous job of taking care of the ball, as always. Sophia Yule, number 15, the sophomore, she had 12 big points today. I believe 8 of those was in the second half. Addie Hauke, that we got to talk to on the radio a little bit, finished with 7 points, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. I might mention all 7 of those was in that fourth and final quarter. Bentley Burns, as Coach Pick talked about a little bit, continues to develop, continues to grow. She had 4 points in that fourth quarter also. She finished the night with 6 points. And rounding out the scoring for Eastern, the young lady who's battled back-to-back nights, she's definitely not feeling good. Last night I was sitting up in the crowd watching, and I kept seeing her sub out, and I was like, why are they taking her out? And then when I seen her kind of go to the end of the bench to the garbage can and the water jug, I was like, young lady's battling. A lot of heart. She's a junior, 5'6". She finished tonight with 12 points. Yesterday she had 16. That rounds out the scoring for Eastern Lady Warriors.
That means we have come to the final thing to do, and that's name our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game.
yes, you could kind of go anywhere here. Alyssa Fisher helped Vivian Grimes. They do a tremendous taking care of the ball. Alyssa Johnson just battles inside. Georgetown, big and athletic, and she continues to battle. The Yules, just got a good feel for the game. They know where to be, and such patience. That second half, there was so many times you're thinking, wow, Eastern's going to break out, take a little run. And, Sophia would pull it out. Addie would take care of it a little bit. They would try to get a good look. But you know what? And I'm sure this girl, she might not be wanting to eat some pizza today.
Maybe not today.
Maybe she'll save this, and I'm sure, as always, here at Eastern, she'll be sharing that with her teammates. She's probably want to get some soup and some rest. But the young ladies had a nice tournament. She had 12 points today. You mentioned a little bit like Michael Jordan back in the day, battling the flu game. But the young lady gave a lot of heart. She's a junior, Olivia Yule. Congratulations, young lady.
All right, congratulations to Olivia Yule, our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. Game 1 on day 2 of the Brown County Holiday Classic. We still have 3 more games yet to go, but we have a little bit of a break as we try to get caught back up on the normal schedule. So our next game will be at 2 o'clock. We're going to be off the air here for about 30 to 40 minutes, and then we'll come back on the air with your boys' consolation game, which will be Georgetown versus Fayetteville. And again, that game scheduled to tip off at 2 o'clock. We'll probably go on the air at about 20 till. So be sure to come back to us. But for now, we are going to take a break as we continue our Brown County Holiday Classic. And again, the championship games, the girls at 4 o'clock with Western Brown versus Fayetteville, and the boys game at 6 o'clock with Western Brown versus Eastern Brown. So 3 more big games yet to go here today on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components. But for now, we'll take about a 30-minute break and be back after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Thank you for tuning in. Rewatch this video and many more on demand at goodguysradiotv.com.